Bla Bli Blu. That's the way I say I love you.
Hello Taiwan, I'm Valentina Ploy and I'm chatting with Joey Chow right here on ICRT FM 100.
ICRT.
Hello, everybody. I'm Joey, and today we have a very exciting, up-and-coming, young and energetic, vibrant new artist who is going to speak with us. She is half Thai, half Italian, and she, I believe, is currently on a road trip somewhere in Thailand right now. It's Valentina Ploy. What's up?
Hello Joey, thank you for having me. Hello everyone. And yes, I'm in a car.
Okay, yeah, you are in the car. Where are you going? Are you on tour or what's going on?
No, it's been such a special day, I must share, because I've been in the studio today the whole day with like an artist I'm going to collaborate with this year, which I can't tell you
Okay.
yet, kind of. Yeah, but yeah, so I'm just going back to Bangkok because the studio is not like in Bangkok, but it's a bit outside.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm on my way back to Bangkok from the studio.
Perfect timing to connect with us today. When do you think it might come out? Do you have any idea, or like what can you tell us? Or everything is very hush hush and secretive right now?
I think it's November.
Okay.
Yeah.
I hope your agent doesn't kill you for letting us know that. But...
Same. I'm internally screaming as well.
But what we really need to talk about today is, of course, the recent single Bla Bli Blu, which is your version of I Love You.
Yes.
Did you come up with that phrase during the recording or writing? Or is that a phrase that you often say to someone?
It's basically like normally when I write songs, it's very like unlikely kind of like to write in a session and stuff like that, but Bla Bli Blu was the first song that I wrote in a session, so not in my bathroom or bedroom.
Yeah.
And I was with other songwriters, and I remember them asking me kind of like, what do you want to talk about? Are you in a relationship? And at the time I was in a relationship, and what I used to say to this person was Bla Bli Blu, and we had this kind of like secret code language to say I love you to each other without anybody else understanding. So yes, I picked it up from like my real life, and then used it for that session and made a song about it.
So Bla Bli Blu is a very personal and very intimate thing for you to share with the world.
It is. Yeah. It's now, I guess,
everyone knows.
everyone's
Yeah,
property,
we're all going to be using it.
It was a secret.
And by the way, the song, as of this week in Taiwan, it is on the cusp of top 10 on KKBox. You beat people like Alec Benjamin. You beat the Chainsmokers. You beat Why Don't We? So congratulations. It's doing very well.
Oh, thank you so much. I love those artists. Oh my God, I love Alec Benjamin as well. It's weird to think about it.
Yeah, they're all very talented artists. And Bla Bla Blu is on top of that. Okay, the reason we come up with a phrase like Bla Bli Blu, I suppose, is because it's sort of an international language, right? Like it means nothing, but then it kind of means everything. Kind of like music. Music is an international language as well. But speaking of languages, you are someone who speaks like multiple languages. I believe you can actually hear that in the pre-chorus of Bla Bli Blu.
Exactly. I have a passion for languages. Like I grew up, I guess, speaking 2 or 3. My mom is Thai and my dad is Italian, so I'm kind of like have a bilingual brain already, and like I just studied languages at school, and it was just my favorite thing. And I guess just there's something about communicating that I really like, and music, I guess it's also a language. And so I love languages, and I merged like the 5 ones that I can speak except Thai. Like I substituted Thai with like Portuguese in the pre-chorus of Bla Bli Blu. So I say basically I love you in 5 different languages before going into my very own universal language.
Yeah. Why didn't you put Thai in there though? Was Thai hard to put into the rhyming of the song?
Yeah, definitely. Also because in Thai you have to be very careful of like how you change the tone of the words. Once you change like the tone, it doesn't work anymore because it changes the meaning and it doesn't make sense anymore. So it was so hard to fit that one in. I was like, it's okay, I'm just gonna like keep the European ones that I can do. Maybe next time I'll try with Thai.
Thailand, you know that Valentina loves you, so that's enough. You learned so many languages growing up, but I hear that you actually teach some of these languages. Does that include Spanish and French?
I did, yes, during COVID. Basically, I was I was baroque, like, as an artist,
Yeah.
like no shows, nothing at all was happening in the world. And I'm a very kind of like productive person, and I have a lot of energy that I need to channel somehow and like to feel productive and feel good. So I just applied to this platform and started teaching very randomly. And I taught like Thai to foreigners, just conversation, obviously, and then um, Spanish, yes, Spanish and Italian. But it was weird because I had to like teach, for example, Spanish to a French person one time. So it's like explaining Spanish in French, and then teaching Thai but to an Italian person. So explaining in Italian but teaching Thai, and blah blah blah. Many of those.
That is pretty strange.
Like that.
Yeah.
But it was fun.
And especially you're teaching people a different language to a person who speaks one of your languages. So like it must be kind of weird getting all of those different words stuck in your head. Being half Italian, does that mean you also grew up with a little bit of like Italian opera in the family? Like, did you grow up listening to like La Donna Immobile, like that kind of music? Yeah, okay, you did.
I know that song is very famous in Italy. And there's actually a parody about it that's very funny. But I grew up, I guess, more like listening, not really opera, but my dad is from Napoli, so the south of Italy.
Yeah.
And in Napoli, they have a lot of like classical, traditional Neapolitan music. It's very, very melodic. And I guess like I used to sing some songs like Tu fa l'americano, you know that song that they did a very big remix afterwards, but that's a very classical like Italian Neapolitan song, and I used to sing that with my dad the whole time, for example. And all of these melodies, I think they kind of influenced my songwriting process. It's very, very melodic, like the language.
The Italian like culture is very melodic. It's also very culinary, if that is a good way to describe it. Like Italian people love to sing, love to dance, and they love to have like huge family dinners. That's what I hear, and drink a lot and party a lot. So are you also a good cook?
Yeah. Oh God. I don't want to say, oh yes, I'm a good cook. But like, I guess I can do well when I cook pasta.
Yeah.
Like that's my favorite thing to cook, and I quite like cooking. I find it very relaxing, and I love eating. So yeah, I enjoy cooking because it's like I can make whatever I like, however I like it, and then eat it. So yeah, from friends and family, they say that I'm a good cook, but I don't know. Yeah, I hope so.
I think with Italian blood, you gotta have a little bit of, and plus mom is Thai, right? I mean, you got the best of like Asian and European cuisine. So yeah, you've definitely got a good taste bud for cooking.
Yeah.
Do you find there's any similarities between cooking and making music?
I think yes, for sure is a bit like, I can say both for me personally, is a bit like meditating. It's like therapeutic. Like when I cook, I don't think about anything else. I just cut the onions. Just, it's like a process. Same thing when I write things out. I just try and do it the most naturally I can. And yeah, it's nice because you have to think about many little details in the same ways, and then to ultimately create a thing, which can be a dish or something or a song. And in this sense, they're similar. Yeah.
Okay, well, so when are you going to cook up this new album for us? We know there's a single on the way. When is the album gonna be out of the oven and ready to present and serve?
I mean, the songs all of them are written already. For me, the process was more like not writing the album, but picking songs I've written already, because I write every day to fit into the album. So basically, I think all of this will be done by beginning of next year. Probably beginning of next year should be like the album drop.
Looking forward to this.
Thank you.
So from X Factor Italia to The Voice Thailand, and you've also participated in Miss Universe Thailand. Now you're doing music. Are there anything else you want to do in your life? Do you want to go into acting or something else that you're passionate about?
If I really like something that I just generally want to and actively want to do, is I think just continue making music and then writing, like maybe exploring like writing a little book or something like that. That would be something that I'd like to do more with time, because I just enjoy writing a lot. So it would be cool to kind of like put all of my little thoughts or quotes or whatever that is in a collection of words.
Yep, I've heard that you write a lot. So there must be a lot of, random passages and thoughts in your scrapbook.
Yeah.
Where they don't fit into music maybe, but it's good to just kind of release them as a publication.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay. Valentina Ploy, possibly the author, as well as singer-songwriter. Looking forward to all of your ventures ahead. Thank you so much for joining us. Everybody go listen to Bla Bli Blu and expect more singles from Valentina Ploy. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Joey. Thank you so much for having me.